Mm, is- yeah. 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 Yeah, yeah, yeah. Wrong about those couple of things. There are 10 things, but then there's a whole next bazillion that has been corrected with other people at the same time, yeah? Just ridiculous. Regardless of as a standalone. I mean, unbelievable. Mm. Yeah. God. God. You know? Just. Yeah. You know, yeah, yeah. If you didn't get it already, you know, fucking hell, just unbelievable. Sees, yeah. And just quickly, what was that other riddle with the Patriots? I'm sure it was like in the on the 53rd day of the year. This year, I'm sure it was on the 53rd day of the year. Was it this year? Was it last year? Oh my goodness, I can't even remember. Excuse me, I don't follow sports like that. And I'm not even sure what's going on with the if it was, oh my god. But anyway, with the LA Rams and the Patriots, the whole 53 thing was going on, I'm sure. And on the 53rd day, you had, what was his name? Robert something? Robert Kraft, something like that. Kraft. I'm sure his name equals 53. But anyway, he had some allegations going on. There's some women, some allegation type of stuff going on from some women that was going around in the news. But again, on the 53rd day, with all the 53s going on, ah, 5-3. Yeah. Mhm. You know. Yeah. This is it. Big up Al. Hmm. Yeah, 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 yeah. It's just, oh man, what else can I say, man? It's just unbelievable. Not that you need Gematria to be able to see the chemtrails in the flipping sky, you know. Where's the marching and parades for that on a global scale? What are you saying? Just George? Like, really? That shit rains, goes down into your pores. You know? Is that May 22nd? If so, if you know, you know. Oh, that's my birthday. Big up, yes. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, Zach's 21st. Zach 21st. I'm 22nd. I'm sure Seven Beaumont's on the 22nd. I'm sure Brother Sanchez is on the 22nd. I can't remember when Santos is. But yeah, interesting. And the times as well, the year that we are as well for each of us, interesting to say the least. And I'm sure quickly, I don't know, you might even say it, sorry, Zach, but I'm sure, is it the master builder number or master builder number equals 220? You can drop the zero. And as I pointed out before, my first name and last name with master builder equals 2020. And drop the zeros 22. May 22nd. And quickly, um, uh, Gemini's ruler is Mercury. What's one of the key traits with Mercury? Communication. What happens again with Mercury retrograde and that type of stuff? But now it just seems like one big Mercury retrograde constantly. Like it's not even periods anymore. That shit is constant. Fuck, you know, it's not seasons. That shit is annually for the last how many years? Because wow, and now it's so obvious to see, especially in the last 4 years. I was honing in on it, and then, as I say, coming across this information 4 years ago, now it truly is all clear. Literally. Or definitely somewhat. I'll say that much. But again, messaging, messenger, communication, Mercury retrograde, Mercury is the ruler of Gemini. So let me just go back 30 seconds. And then, as I always say, usually, you know, like the resonance and frequency to go with the intent behind what's going on. You know what I mean? With where they with what they're putting into it, basically. And then in conjunction with those that just don't know what's going on, innit? And then all the signs and symbols around you that you don't know, you don't realize that you're harnessing. It could be even you're wearing, I don't know, the latest flipping type of clothing line, you don't, or something, and the logo has a, you know what I mean, has a two on it and something else, and you don't realize how it, you know what I mean, goes into, all that type of stuff. Anyway, that's a whole next sidebar, but hopefully you get the gist of where I could have went and where you can go with that thought with your own mind if you're new. So let's continue. Unbelievable. And for those that don't know, on the 22nd of January this year, after the mainstream the day before, it blew up with the whole coronavirus stuff. Again, if you're new, check out the playlist provided for coronavirus. And yeah, so on the 22nd, that's when they first mentioned about bat and bat soup. On the 22nd, right? Bat equals 22, and bat soup also equals 22. So yeah, we got fruit bats. Mm. I want to hear it now. Oh. Yeah. Or even a, yeah. Hmm. Go on. Hmm. Mm. Ooh, excuse me. Right, perfect timing. Hmm. Hmm. Buhdomtsss. Hmm. Yeah. Well, he's probably going to show it, but I remember he's wearing the number 19 shirt, yeah? COVID-19, unbelievable. Yeah, Thursday, yeah, definitely. That's that 109 there in the middle for a 19. And at the beginning of the Brothers Grimsby, there is actually I'll wait to say it. But anyway, do you know what I'm going to just say because I paused the video? Basically, how it starts off, it basically is in a bed shop, and prices of the bed, or some of them, or one of them, or whatever it was 109.99 at 19 again, right? And it's got its top on the side as well, number 19 again, COVID-19, together with what he says at the end of the film, again wearing the number 19 shirt in the stadium, talking about somebody's gonna let off a virus to kill poor people. Unbelievable. And that film came out in 2016. That was the same year the UK had the exercise sickness. But anyway, let me shut up because I'm not here to break down as such and do that type of sidebar, and if you know what I'm saying. Alright. Alright, we're just going to quick overview. I'm not decoding as such, just a quick overview on some of these. Some of my last posts that I put up on the community wall. That's where to find any decodes that I'll be doing right about now. I have no intention of doing another decode video, so where are we here? Quick overview. Right, we'll start around here. Face mask, got going on. What's this one? What was the one before this? Oh, I mean, what can I say? Let me turn this down just a tiny bit. That was an interesting decode. Again, understanding the mockery at play and the spell at play in conjunction with how to tie it into movies and stuff like that. I mean, definitely check that story out if you haven't caught it already. So many things I could say here. The dog lead situation as well, that had a kind of crossover with this story, with some of the numbers that was getting rolled out. I remember that. What else did we have? We had that's not the full decode. That's what is that? Aretha Franklin. The biography with Jennifer Hudson. Yeah, definitely want to check that one out as well for a decode. There's, as I'm going past it, there's the brothers Grimsby, as I was explaining before, with Ali G, Sacha Cohen, or Sacha Baron Cohen. Again, COVID-19. Again, what is he saying in the audience? Unbelievable. I mean, to the crowd, talking about a virus to be released to kill poor people. Crazy. We had BBC Three doing crazy damage control with people's comments the other day with this situation. Oops, there's the picture. Where is it? So you can see the 5-minute 6-second video. Meet the organisers of the British Black Lives Matter protest. Again, Black Lives Matter equals 56, as well as 65, the reflection, as we know. George Floyd 65, but you know, it's just unbelievable. Again, we haven't been there for 4 seconds, so if you come here for 4 seconds, not understanding what's been documented over time, and if you've been there for, you know, holding up that cognitive dissonance and whatever the case may be it just a troll, but you understand what's going on and you don't know what's going on and you're still trolling, you know, after so long, it's just like, really? You know, it's just like, wow. 4 weeks, 4 months, 4 years, 4 decades. Like, how long does it take to realize? Right, let me back it up. As I say, this is not me about to do a decode, but I just have to show a couple of things here. There's Fauci again. Anthony Fauci, like shill Bill Gates and how many others that are clearly not mystic megs or prophets with premonition, you know, years ago or up to last year and ongoing, you know, with talks of a current pandemic, aka plandemic, before the fact of the current coronavirus outbreak. I mean, unbelievable. I have got him in the shirt. Hold on, I might as well just go in there. Or was it gonna? Because it makes you start from the top again of the thread when I come back out of this. But just to show it anyway, you know, unbelievable. Especially as we just had him on Zach. Zach was just picking up on the story. Right, let me scroll down quickly so we can round this off. So again, those in the UK, you're missing some of these stories as well. I'm gonna put up a video that I recorded that I wasn't gonna put up, but I'm gonna put it up because it's only commentary anyway. So I'm gonna put that up. Might be before this or after. Actually, I'll do it after. After I do all the parts with Zach, and then I'll put this bit up. So by the time you see this, maybe then that other bit's gonna be up, of course. Well, again, huge ritual with Marlon Wayans' mum. I mean, you definitely want to read that if you haven't already. Just unbelievable. I'm surprised I haven't seen anybody else clock onto this fully in the community. I know I said it to Jacozy the other day and Jacozy started, but I thought I would have heard from somebody else now. Caught this one the other day. Oh my goodness. Do you know what? Let me just go into it. Because the way it, excuse the pun, lines up. Oh man. I mean, you can just read it for yourself, right? Unbelievable. Feel free to pause if I moved it too long. As I say, I'm not going to speak and read over it. or read it out, because I'm not here to decode as such, but just quickly, again, feel free to pause. Unbelievable. Yeah, here's Boris calling everybody nuts and blast anti-vaxxers and stuff like that. And look at the time. Sorry, on this article, because I don't want to tap into it because it's long to come back, but it's, what is it, 11:09. So here he's calling everybody nuts. What time of 11:09? Mental health 119. Unbelievable. State of mind 171. 171st prime 1019. Drop the 0. But anyway, I'm not here to decode. Let me hurry up with this now so I can close out, to be fair. Just spoke about that. I'm going to get to the decode for this one. We spoke about Shield Bill. We spoke about that and that. I found this the other day and I was looking in the wrong place. It was on my backup channel. So again, if you're new to this, I've noticed it has gone up a few views. It was on something like 64 before. But again, check out the tutorial via Zach, so you can get some great starter points. And as I say, you know, check out stuff on the Patreon, as he's been speaking about. You can get a whole heap more, as well as catching the book. And with the rest of the community, of course, you know. So be sure to check that out. So, again, I mentioned that before. This is the picture for the boys. Episode 7, that was the 909. They're playing the song All Out of Love by a band called Air Supply. Again, Racism 99. Again, I caught it via the Bianca Williams situation. Feel free to check that out. I clocked this the other day as well. The Rapstar Probe with Wiley. Interesting overlays in there as well that I clocked with Rapstar Probe and Anti-Semitic. Be sure to read more and check that out. You got the guy that was naked in Oxford Street the other day. Coronavirus. 70 and 155. And 65. Oxford Street. 65, 70 and 155. Yeah? No, I don't know what kind of stunt it was, or mental health was in there as well, but if that was part of it, if it was, interestingly, Oxford Street equals 61 anyway. Mental health equals 61. We just covered it with the other number just moments ago, with the 119. But anyway, so no, year of COVID. Just another quick one here. I've done like a semi kind of meme for it. And I mean, what can I say, really? Again, if you're new here, check out what I leave in with all my posts, basically. Some information you definitely want to take with you. Screenshot it, share it with your loved ones, friends, and even foes. Everybody, goddammit. So, what up? There's something else with that, but as I say, I'm not here to decode right now, so... I mean, that speaks for itself, right? Oh my god, my finger tapped in by accident. Let me back up. Right, let me do this last important bit with this situation. Andrew Walker. Is this... hold up. Oh yeah, there's part 1, okay. This one I will tap into. I'm not going to go over all of it, but wow. I mean, wow. That's all I can say. I mean, wow, wow, wow. Again, I have got a follow through coming for this today. I got a little bit more research to do with Anthony Walker and the situation of his death and the racist attack that took place in 2005. Again, racial attack, 37. He died on flipping... It started on the 29th, but he died on the 30th of July. I mean, racial attack equals 37. I mean, unbelievable. But I mean, oh man. Wow, what can I say? You know, Brian Douglas, all them stories, you know? Mark Duggan, been decoding that.
recently, as I say, it's already there. Check out, go through the, might be in its own playlist as well as definitely in the George Floyd playlist. Definitely. So be sure to check that out. As I say, I'd love to stop and go through this, but as I say, it's there. So feel free to do so. I mean, it's definitely not one to be missed again. The TV show for this, or a TV program about the situation, showing like what his life would have been like if he didn't get killed, and then I think it reverses how it plays out. You know what I mean? So it shows if that didn't happen, then it goes back in time to the day that he got to the day that he died, right? So yeah, so again, you definitely want to check this article out. Again, share it, understand it, understand it, share it. There's a bit that I do want to show quickly though. I think it's on the next bit. I'm sure it is on the next bit. Let me just get over to there in part 2. As I say, even little tidbits that I should be explaining just to show you the magnitude of, another decode that, holds so much weight. Here is another one. Case in point. Again, it doesn't matter if the story is real or not real. We over here decode the mechanics behind the news and the world around us to show the spell and the cause and effects, and then which allows somebody like myself, etc., to see the root cause when it comes to language, the compartmentalized thinking, dysfunctional communication, sociopath, narcissistic stuff, all the hybrids as well, you know what I mean? So, I mean, there is so much I'd love to go over right now. But as I say, I'll definitely have to do another written bit anyway, so there will be a part 3 that will be posted at some point later today. But the bit I wanted to show you guys, I mean, you definitely need to see this. And the way it ties in with Stephen Lawrence's death as well, and then the timing of with this TV show that coming on today. Again, it's the 27th, Racism 27. Race equals 27. Race equals 18. The boy died at 18 years old. And the 18th triangular number, what is it again? 171. Sure, it was 171. But anyway, it goes back to the 119. Mental health, George Floyd, Twin Towers, Twin Cities, Central Park 119, Fraternal Order of Police 119, George Floyd 119, Minnesota, Minneapolis, Twin Cities. In the month of Gemini when it comes to obviously the whole George Floyd stuff. But anyway, all the riddles. Again, it happened on the 29th of the month. Stabbing equals 29. Masonic. Ice axe. That's how he got killed via an ice axe. Ice axe equals 29. And I'm telling you, man, the rest of the pie stuff oh man. Listen. Yeah. Unbelievable. Listen. It is just... So the bit I want to get to, after all that I've already got up to so far, that's just, every moment is just like literally blowing me away. Even though, I understand the hallmarks and stuff and the patterns, but it's just like, oh my goodness. Again, rest in wholeness to people like this that get caught up, and however the case may be, you can always speculate. You got to always think like, fucking hell, you get planted, people that get planted in areas to carry out and have the cause and effect of, be it a football hooliganism or something like that, you know what I mean? Or whatever the case could be, some jihad type shit. But for this type of situation, don't ever think that they don't do that, Yeah? And then that now the cause and effect for, it becomes culture and stuff like that now. It's embedded in fucking society. Do you know what I mean? Them times, it was all strategically set up to cause that whole Hegelian dialect affair, red versus blue and all of that type of stuff. Do you know what I mean? So again, don't think that can't happen. Don't think that also, it couldn't be because the person that did it, his brother was a footballer at the time. I think he played for Liverpool. Was it Joey Barton? Yeah. So imagine, don't think that there couldn't have been some whole next contract going on that you don't realise, in conjunction with messing with the people for the whole racism and fucking football hooligan stuff going on. Do you know what I mean? But again, all divisive, you know what I mean, to trigger off and incite stuff and having you to think in a certain way. You get me? You know, whether you're for it, afraid of it, whatever the case. You know what I mean? Angry, not angry. It happens to your child. Your child's the one doing it. Whatever the case going on. Yeah? In the varied forms. You know what I mean? But, you know, again, for other situations, don't ever think that things like, you know, you'll Jack the Ripper and them type of things. You think people still aren't getting initiated. And then, as I've explained before, imagine somebody can easily be all hooded up. Yeah? Go to a certain ends, if you may, and trigger off some type of turf war just by stabbing somebody, and then it might, you know, could even shout out a specific area code or just something like that. Do you know what I mean? Somebody else hears, then that's, you know, goes around town and stuff. People, the other rest of the crew catch wind of that. Then like, right, that came from that area. Nothing actually happened from those people from that area that even went over there. They weren't even them. That was something else. That was the seed that caused the whole. You know what I mean? Fuck, you know, so much to say, but you see what I'm trying to get to, right? So again, never think that it can't be a few different styles of varied forms, then to what, you know, then to what actually gets played out, and you know, first and foremost, to what comes to your eyes at first, might not be the way actually that it got played out. That's what I'm trying to say. Excuse me. So many things I'm trying to say at the same time. And wrap up, you know what I mean? Oh my goodness. So, yeah, don't ever not think that, man, you know? I can probably come up with at least 10 different ones. Minimum 5. You know? Then with the ones, you know, okay, it could be organic, you know, or something, you know, you get the story goes on, blah, 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 blah. And again, as I've been pointing out from day dot, you know, whether it's all organic or with the meddling hand, as we've been pointing out with how many of these stories. But again, if it's be it all organic or a mix of, it's still interesting. So I don't know how anybody can come across this information with all that's been brought forth and knock the information. It's just like, or not, you know, pick up the torch and be like, oh my goodness, you know, my loved one, my child's here, blah, 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 or whatever the case may be for you. Do you know what I mean? It's just like, oh yeah, let me troll, let me do some dumb shit, blah, 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 and fucking whatever your angle is, whether you're just a wind-up merchant and you just, you know what I mean? Or whether you know, you're really all for, you know, the hate campaign, and you know, you fucking, you know, just so many variables. You know, I've gone over this how many times, and I just can't be asked to even speak about it. But you know, it's just unbelievable. But where's the bit I want to show? There's a bit around here, dub plate. I mean, look, they've got Stephen Lawrence's brother speaking in the news the other day. I'm going over that as well. Of course, in the decode. And look, his name, Stuart Lawrence, equals 63. Stuart Lawrence, I mean, racism 63. Now, look at this. The director's name is Jimmy McGovern, yeah? Jimmy McGovern. Now, no Anthony Walker. You see the 184, axe welding, 184. You got the 59 and the other 59 for axe welding, yeah? So imagine, the youth gets killed with a fucking axe, ice axe, yeah? So again, axe wielding, so kill 59, we know the fucking slavery and derogatory names and terms, nigger, etc. And February ends on the 59th day of the year, Black History Month and all that stuff. But anyway, just look at this. Again, for Masonry 59, 58, but just look at this now. Note the 167. As well, yeah, so the 59, 67, 167 and 184. Look at the director's name that's directing it. 67, 167 and 184. Anthony Walker, 67, 167 and 184. Perfect overlaying 3 out of 4 ciphers. Are you seeing this? Unbelievable. Yeah? Again, axe welding, 184. Anthony Walker, 184. Jimmy McGovern, excuse me, the director of the show that's going to be on BBC tonight, equals 184. So again, I haven't even gone through the magnitude of this decode, yeah? Because I'm not here to decode now. As I said, I'll write it out, but I'm not doing video type decodes as such. But, you know, just to put that point across, unbelievable. And I'm telling you, if you go through this, along with all the other relevant stuff, unbelievable. It truly is. Especially if you're new here, you will truly see. We're not pulling numbers out of our backsides. There's a system to this. It's measurable, observable, repeatable. It's scientifically been proven. You know, unbelievable. Look, racists. 26. Colouring creeds. Creed equals 26. Racial attack equals 224. 22nd of April is the day Stephen Lawrence died. I mean, when you see all the other times as well, definitely want to read through this. You don't want to miss it. Look, Anthony Walker Foundation equals 106 like Black Lives Matter. Anthony Walker Foundation also equals 119 like George Floyd. So again, some tiny tidbits I will be doing today, or tomorrow, which is now today, on the 27th of the 7th. Again, the 59 we just spoke about, the 59th prime, 277. We just had the 59 on his name. When is this show coming on? The 27th of July, right? 277. Unbelievable. Yeah? Because it's just... Look. When did he die? We had the 37s before. And when you read it, there's probably some more 37s that I can't remember right now. But look, when did he die? The 30th of July. This is an old article from last year. But as I say, you want to read so you can get, you know, what you need to get. And of course, check out affiliated stuff like that. Black History Month, George Floyd, coronavirus stuff, etc, etc. Alright guys, wholeness, flat mother, love and power, spread love and light, hashtag don't be a basic beast brainer, and of course, give gracious gratitude, but take no shit.